Okay, so I'm about to go into the call. The other players aren't ready yet, but I wanted to kind of give a little bit of a stream explanation, like an explanation to the stream, what's going on. So we are going to be playing a very short Pathfinder Second Edition demo called Torment and Legacy. It's probably going to be like I don't know, 2 hours total for the adventure, maybe, and but uh, it's not going to be. We're probably gonna be. It might be 3 hours long total. This entire thing. Because I'm gonna take a little bit of time to explain some of the mechanics and things that have changed that I know of. I haven't read the entire core rulebook. It's probably a bad idea to run a game when I haven't. But if the players enjoy this demo, I'm going to be running it probably starting in June. When hopefully things have settled down a little more, and I've had time to read the core rulebook and read through an adventure or module or something, or create one. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, which is why I'm giving a month. But I wanted to run a demo to see if some people that I run with regularly are enjoying the game, would enjoy the changes, would enjoy playing this. I've got three people who have played tabletops fairly often, but one of them has only really played 5th edition once, so she hasn't even played the first edition of Pathfinder. So she's coming in this with a totally new outlook, whereas the others, I don't think Kyle Bannon has played anything Pathfinder related either. So, but the other two players, I have run them through Pathfinder campaigns before, and that is Lazurian Knight and Saphira Konari. That's her name on Twitch. I'm going to be calling them JP and Brit, respectively, probably. Because that's what I know them as. So, anyway, now that that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and join the chat call for it. We'll see if they join in shortly or not. So, and then once I've got everybody in, we will start with the explaining of the things. I'm probably going to remove the things on the top right corner a little bit, or remove them entirely. I haven't decided. Because we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, or, well, Pathfinder, a tabletop, and that's on top of the chat a little. So, anyway, I'm going to go put in the calls, see if they come in. So, do. All right. So, if I open up it does show up. Okay. Well, that's a little annoying. That's fine though. All right. So I'm going to make the changes to the overlay live. Obviously. So we're going to think that that's just using my other one, so we'll make a new one. Boop, boop, Boop a doop doo. That's probably lovely for y'all. Oh, you know, I should probably put in this code so I can log in. Pretty sure I've already created a thingy. An overlay. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word. So, hi. Are you there? You are there. I can hear you. Okay. I am doing some things.
Okay.
Waiting for the others. I guess I forgot to let you know. I'm streaming this. Such a nice friend.
Thanks.
Yeah, such a nice friend. I'm going to add it to my YouTube so that if you want to go back and watch it, you can.
Oh, yay. Good to hear my lovely voice.
Yep. I figured you'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
I figured, yep.
I feel sorry for anybody who's a friend.
Yeah.
So I pitched in Squeaky.
There we go. Now I'm getting emails. I don't know where the others are yet. Kyle hasn't talked to me, or Bannon hasn't talked to me since we first did anything, so we'll see if he actually shows up or not. We'll see. I haven't heard from him. I think it was a week ago was when he told me he was interested. So. You know what? Let's duplicate this onto. Not that. I don't want to duplicate that. Ah! Okay, we're going to duplicate this one onto this. And duplicate this onto this.
Are we still going to be able to play it?
Is who? What?
I said if everybody doesn't end up showing up, are we still
Yeah,
going to
we will still be able to play
it?
it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if it's just you, I can still technically run this.
That's special. You wouldn't want to play this if it was just me.
You're probably right, but I could. I just want you to know that.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Now let's get some not as annoying text on those. Settings, not settings. Oh, this is not the thing that I wanted. Yeah, okay, so the icons are fine. You can get... You're good, you're good. Let's pick a different... What's a good font for, like, this? That's a good question. You know what, we're gonna go with that one because it's also the name of a Pathfinder character in Rise of the Rune Lords. And so that just makes me giggle. Not that it looks like it actually changed on the screen. Oh well. It changed in for me. So I'm happy. All right. Uh I mean, I'm assuming that Laz might have forgotten because he's playing XCOM 2. And streaming it. So that's lovely. Sorry, stream. I'm going to be dropping the browser real quick. There we go. Now it's back up. I'm going to go to his Twitch channel. I mean, today is Friday, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Awesome. So you don't want to play if it's just you? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, if it's just me, I'll still play, but it's not going to be near as entertaining.
Probably won't. You're probably true. It's probably true. But it might be more entertaining. You never know.
I can get anything done.
Understand you were in a bad place yesterday. It's only weird if you make it weird.
And of course, because I can't only have it do the Windows sound from, you guys will have to hear JP's stream because.
Oh! Actually, yes. Yes, we did. Hey! What you playing D&D today? QE?
This was supposed to start a half hour ago.
You never checked Discord.
Yep. They forgot. Oh, JP forgot.
I'll be in soon. After this bamboozle of a mission is done. Oh, god damn it. Well, don't be surprised by that. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be in Delito's game, but he never showed up. Actually, wait, this... I mean, wait. Oh! Nah, fuck that. We're out. We're gone. That's it. We are out. I'm not, no. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. I'll just use one of the pre-gens because I totally forgot to work on a sheet with everything that was going on this week. Yeah, she's gonna input hers. I mean, I could quick pull somebody out. If you're cool with it, I can pull somebody out real quickly. We're gonna go. Go here.
Okay.
A little bit of mechanics explanation, so it's up to you. I mean, it would probably be best to do that. I will take the one crate and I'm cool with it. Get us the fuck out of here. It ain't worth.
All right. So, yeah. So they're getting. Britt will be on in a second. And JP's gonna be in right after that. But once they come in, we'll start with an explanation kind of thing.
I feel like you should be able to help.
You're gonna play the elf rogue, you said, right?
Elf rogue for me.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna change that to only you can see it. And I'm actually going to move it out of, if I can. There it is. I'm gonna move it out of the pre-generated characters area. All right. Do. I think Britt and JP are going to quickly throw their characters into a sheet. They wanted to play custom characters. I don't know if either of them actually finished that yet. So, in fact, it doesn't look like Britt got started. So, but they can do that while I'm explaining some of the mechanics. So that's fine. All right.
Oh, that's how you read it. Aha.
What? Oh, are you trying to figure out how to read things inside of your sheet?
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Just a second. Okay. That's that one.
Instead of sending it to the chat or
Yeah.
yeah. Not that
Send
it's
it
a
to the
big
chat,
deal
it's
to
like,
send
oh.
it, but you know.
I didn't want to.
Alrighty. Oh, right. We don't want to click on that yet. Alright.
Are you okay? So what does it mean, like an emotion effect? Like,
Wait. An emotion effect? Hang on. Which one are you looking at? Because I can open it. Oh, you're in Forlorn. Against an emotion. So, like, there are some abilities that are, like, spells or or
For example, like
feats
a
or
love
things like
spell.
yeah, so like a love spell. As it, I don't think there is one, but there are, but it says
That's the easiest thing I could think
yeah,
of.
but if somebody's trying to make you fall in love with them, you get a like you get bonuses to it, obviously. So, but if it has, because it'll tell me in the spell or effect, or whatever the feat or whatever power, that it's against emotion or it's an emotion effect. So,
So because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, like say there was like for whatever reason, there's like a confuse ray. Would a
yes.
confusion be an emotion or would that be like not?
Um, One, it would depend on the wording of the spell and on what I decide, basically, as
It
a
depends on you
yeah.
because I am God.
Yes, I am. Oh, I can't look up in the compendium because I don't have the compendium. Ah, that's okay. I can look it up in I can go to the SRD.
I don't know what that means.
SRD is
So
it's a reference document. I can't. It's I don't remember what the S means.
strategic?
No, it's
Right.
yeah. But yeah, it's a reference document. Usually in so like you can go and find anything that's part of the game on there and stuff. So for especially with Pathfinder, which typically runs as an open, confusion is a spell. It is. It does not say that it is an emotion. Yes, it does. It says it right there on the top. Emotion, enchantment, mental. So yeah, so against confusion, for instance, you would have the bonus. So
Huh. Cool. Nifty. That's great to know.
yeah. So yeah, so I would look up the
So,
spell and then tell you it's an emotion. If that was something that you needed to know.
so then, okay, so this skill, it says catfall. It says use treat falls is 10 feet shorter. So that means like if it was like a 20-foot drop, it would only be like 10 feet for me.
Yeah.
Like if I fall off a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Open link. Save image. Peak Shores. Character portfolios. Elfie lady. What is the token? I don't remember what the token maker that I use is called. It's like I'll see it as soon as I roll advantage. That's what it's called. I'm great at this. So good at this game.
Did you fix them? I don't. It's funny you try to get a hold of me on Discord when you know that OBS kills all notifications.
Yes, that's why I was like, I should probably go and get him in his stream.
You know, that's one thing I did not get. Oh man,
What?
I didn't get voice meters, so now you're extremely loud. He's really quiet.
I love
Oh,
being
God.
quiet.
Your files are on the old hard drive and
I forget how to do that.
it's literally opening fold.
Okay, that's what I need to do.
Like I said, we'll do it. 'Cause I totally.
Yeah, well, I can't hear anybody over you, and I can't hear anything because you are extremely loud.
Right click on my name in the voice channel. And then you can control the volume from there.
Okay, that's too low. Keep talking.
Why?
I want to make sure I get it at the right level because it doesn't change as you're talking. It changes once you let go of the slider. Okay.
Which I've always
Alright.
thought was silly. So, you know.
I gotta turn Shane down a little bit now. Okay, there we go. Now that my eardrums are not bleeding.
Yay.
Oh.
It's never good to have bleeding ears.
Alright. Okay, I got you. What are the... Look at the classes, I feel bad. I know what I'm gonna do, though. Just to make it, like, super... Does Character Mancer work with this or not?
No, they don't. They haven't fixed that. They haven't made that yet for this. So,
Great.
unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that's my picture. Lol.
Yes.
I
Oh,
just checked
well then
the
this will
announcement
work fine.
mentions. And your
This will
like
work
thumbnail
just
forward is
fine.
my character's picture.
Really quick. God, if only I could just
Must be
click on it and edit it that way. Can't.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That. I'm gonna be a glass cannon. I'm so sure.
And
I'm literally just firing off everything that I have right
I gotta
now
launch my app.
because I can't think of anything else.
Alright, I'm gonna keep the SRD.
That goes down.
I think it was, yeah, it had to be.
So we'll keep the SRD open.
That.
I need
How
to
do I
move
change
my
my
bar, my toolbar,
Yeah, failing.
over to my other monitor. Alright, so while you guys are making characters, obviously if you have questions about the character, you can bring them up while you're building your characters. There are a couple things that I know for a fact have changed compared to the first edition that I really want to touch on, for sure. And
thank you, Trove.
that I know of. There will probably be some things that'll come up during this demo that I might explain again, because it will come across that particular mechanic. This isn't a very long demo. We're not going to be playing all that long.
Okay.
A little more than an hour, less than 2, somewhere in that range. So, and it depends on what happens too. But so one of the things is initiative has changed.
Oh.
So you don't roll initiative. You roll whatever skill is based around what you're doing. So if you're coming across something, a lot of times it's based on perception. But if you're sneaking around, then it can be based on stealth instead. So I'm trying to see if it says it in it does not. Okay. So yes, and there is a perception, like in your character sheet there's an area called perception, and one of those is initiative button, and next to it there is a drop down, and those are things that can be rolled for your initiative instead. So initiative is based around your perceptions, and perception is not the same as that section is not really the same as the skill perception, even though the skill is part of it. So so if you're sneaking, you stealth. If you're like trying to do something, it changes based on what's going on instead of just being dex based. So so that's one of the big things I really wanted to bring up. Obviously, character creation has changed in that your race gives you ability score modifiers, or changes your ability score based on race, class, and background. I guess it's not called race anymore, it's called ancestry. And then human has the half elf and half orc ancestry, like as a sub ancestry. So those are not, so you can still be a half elf or a half orc, you just have to be human and then choose that as a sub ancestry.
Okay.
the other thing is that proficiency is a thing now, which it wasn't in Pathfinder First Edition. Proficiency, if at the top of your character sheets when you're done and all that, it'll say it has all of the proficiencies for what the proficiency bonus is for those categories. You cannot be above, I think, like you can be trained for like, I think it's levels 1 through 3, and then at level 4, I think you can become an expert in a skill. I don't remember entirely. That's something that if we...
It says expert 4+ level.
Yeah, that's what the proficiency bonus is your 4 plus your level. So, but you gain the proficiencies at different, like when you gain skill points, you can't be trained, you can't be an expert at level 2, is basically what it means. So, unless of course you're already, like, there's certain skills that they kind of make, for instance, if you get a skill to do something, as trained, and then you gain another, like a feat that bumps it up to expert, then that's one of the exceptions. So,
Gotcha.
but I'm pretty sure it's level 3 or 4 when you can go up to expert level. So in this particular demo, we're not really going to touch that. So the most you'll deal with is trained, and that's where you go if you're trained in it, then it is, and that's what the T in anything. So like your fortitude saving throws and reflex and will. If it says T and a number, you're trained in it. If it says E, you're an expert.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Same where if you go in your skills, it'll say T3. That means you're trained with it, which means that it changes, and it does all that math for you. But there are some things that obviously you need to know that. So I'm telling you. So like armor, if you're trained in your armor, you get a trained bonus for your proficiency. And you get to be trained in your armor based on your class.
This is really cool.
Yes. So that's they made that a thing where you can choose some things like that. Some things are based on class, some things are based on your ancestry, but there are a lot of things you get to choose whether you're doing it. So the last thing I really need to bring up before we really start is the actions. You get 3 actions and a free action and a reaction every round. So during your turn, you get 3 actions and a free action. And I have to specify a free action because there are some things that are free actions. And you get one of those during your turn. You get one reaction through your entire round. So from your turn to your next turn, you can use 1 reaction.
You can use that at any point.
Yeah, at any point between your turn and when your turn ends and your turn begins the next time. So if, for instance, attacks of opportunities are reactions. So if somebody moves out of your threatened area, or then you can use your reaction to use an attack of opportunity. That is a feat it's a feat. So some classes give it, and sometimes it's a general feat. So I think it's just classes that actually give attacks of opportunity. So not everybody gets to an attack of opportunity.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be in I think it would be under feats. Yeah, it would be under feats.
Like
Class feats and abilities. So yeah, you probably don't. But I'm using the cleric to kind of show on my screen what I'm talking about. So, but those are the big differences. There will be some things that we will come across that we might need to explain more in, obviously. But I wanted to make sure that I brought up those specific things. So obviously, other than this, if you have questions, but.
Oh, never mind. I figured it out.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
That's right.
So,
Inventory has
the
changed.
dark elf in this thing.
I don't think dark elves actually exist, and it would be a subclass under elf if they did, though.
So elf heritage.
Yes, elf heritage.
I guess Cavern Elf is as good as it gets.
So inventory has changed. You get a certain amount of bulk. So certain items have a bulk setting. So like armor usually has 1 to 2 bulk. Most of it's 1 bulk, but I think like plate armor and there was another one. Is it bulk 2 or something? If it's light bulk, typically the way that runs is if you get 5 of those, 5 lights, it becomes 1 bulk. And the number of bulk you get is based around your strength. You get 5 automatically before. So if you have 0 strength, you get 5 bulk before you're encumbered. And then past that, you can go up to a maximum of 10 with 0 strength. And then obviously your strength boosts that. So based on your modifier. Spells have changed. So spells are based on points. Your spell casting is based around points.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's not that. I guess I'm inputting all this myself.
Oh no,
so.
they do still have spell slots per day. Okay, so they've got certain spells that are based around points, and then obviously your regular spells are based around your spells per day and stuff like that. You get trained in specific magic traditions. So there's divine, occult, primal, and arcane. So you can use spells within that you're trained with. And then obviously you can't use ones that you're untrained unless you get a feat or something otherwise. Magic items. You can only have a certain number of magic items. It is based on a something that I can't see in this sheet, so let me go to the SRD.
So my intelligence, so I can get 3 more. And just as a wild card, I'll do.
Well, we're probably not going to deal with magic items much this thing, but you can only have a certain amount of magic items before they interfere with each other. And that's there we go. There's the
Dexterity, intelligence. What?
And it's not actually showing. Anyway,
By
there's
how much?
maybe this will tell me how to. Nope. Okay. Well, so I'll look that up obviously if we decide to continue playing 2nd edition.
What's
how
up?
much
What magic items?
What's up, Wrinkle?
Hey.
Took you long enough.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you forgot too. Don't act like you were some angel.
At least I'm ready.
Hey, I'm ready. I know what
Can
character I'm
we
using.
finally start now?
In just a second. Which of the pre-gens were you wanting to play, Kyle?
The Goblin Alchemist.
Okay, then let me separate it and make it just yours.
Good question.
Probably gonna change this dude's name though, because it's a weird ass name.
Okay.
Well, it's a pre-gen.
Yeah.
I could do a monk here.
Well, I wasn't sure like if you guys wanted to make characters or not, because I figured you guys.
Well, I gave it an option. I gave everybody the option. So.
Did they already make their stuff, or do we have time?
We still have some time.
Got a little time.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll make mine then if I can give it a shot.
It doesn't have a character mancer, so you'll have to go through the
You'll have to use
SRD
the
That's fine if you can. If is it on the T, please?
He says the SRD compendium, but doesn't.
Yeah, no, there isn't a compendium. You can't like.
No,
There's
I mean,
not
is it at the
Yeah.
T place? Is it at the T place?
at the
Well,
T
yeah.
place.
Literally Google it, and that's how I found it.
I've
Okay,
got
okay,
the
cool.
I've got the link in the
Yeah, let me
links
get
too. It's for the SRD. It's there. I've given you a character sheet too.
Okay.
So
Where's
I'll-
this? Where's this link at?
It's in game links just above the chat demo.
No, I'm right. Okay. Yes, this is it. Doo-doo.
Well, I'll leave the goblin assigned to you just in case you decide you.
Change my mind here.
Yeah.
I'm looking into this.
Yeah, I'll get my token and everything in just a minute. Unless
Okay.
you want me to
So
just send
just
you.
to confirm, this SRD you sent me, I'm supposed to look into the Dusk Walkers do. Is that what I'm looking at? Or am I looking at something else?
It says it's the PF2 SRD in this link.
Okay then.
In game links, right there.
So, what do the boosts do? Because it doesn't say for L.
The boosts.
Yeah, it says boost to dexterity and intelligence.
So you gain 2 points.
In both?
So yes, until 18, and then once it's 18, you only gain 1. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So for every boost
if
that
it's
you
17, will it go to 19 or just 18?
that is a good
That's
question.
not 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
So I'm reading this and I don't see the part where it talks about what certain stats are for the certain characters, because you said that each.
It does. It
Yeah,
says it on the sidebar.
You go to the ancestries and it'll tell you your it'll show you the ancestries and then
Okay, that's
yeah.
different. I didn't see that
Yeah.
initially.
It just doesn't, it just says ability boost, but he already explained that, so I got it.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, it would in fact go up to 19, but after that it will only be 1.
I'm fine.
No, at first level a character can never have an ability score that's higher than 18. So it would just it would go from 17 to 18.
What classes have people picked so far?
We've got
you're gonna be
rogue
Optimist.
because Amanda's playing a rogue. That's all I know.
Maybe I should do monk.
Well, Joe thinks it's amusing that you said, "Can we do the thing now?" and I said no. So, Amanda, you've got a Joe's on your side. That's terrifying.
At least somebody's on my side.
Ow. Okay, never mind. Fuck your side.
I don't know what's going on. Let's be honest. I have not been paying attention to a goddamn thing that has been going on. I've been reading Facebook and complaining. Like, not really complaining. I've just been thinking how stupid people are. I have not been listening to a word that's been said like this whole time.
Awesome.
Oh, dude, it's fine.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
So you will have no idea how to do anything. Got it.
I was
10
listening
plus
to your
mod plus
explanation while we were waiting for other people.
Yeah.
Heard that part.
Okay.
It happened.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
That's interesting. I kind of understand this now. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna use. I'm pretty much doing stuff.
Babe.
Yeah, totally. I'm on board. That there. I don't care about my strength.
I'm back.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it then. After I fix those, since can't be high.
Oh my lord, what is going on?
I don't know.
What you mean?
I'm cutting out and I'm having issues.
Yeah.
I don't
My
know
internet's
what to
being a
tell
bit
you.
crazy.
So what happened yesterday? I thought you were doing Delito's thing.
I was supposed to, but these stupid, I can't even believe it. My boss says, "Oh, we're not working until June." And then he calls me up last second and says, "Hey, can you jump on this project by yourself?"
And so instead of letting people know you weren't going to be there,
I
you
did.
said nothing.
I let Delito know.
Mm.
I sent him a message, and he acknowledged the message.
Mm.
I'm back.
Okay.
I let him know like a couple hours beforehand too, and he said it's fine. That I just come next session, and I was like, "Cool, I appreciate it," because I already had my character done. We worked on that a couple days beforehand, and he said he knew that he said it's fine because there's already that we already had 4 people. It was fine.
Right.
And I said I appreciate it. I'll make sure to make it to next session. He was all cool with that. But now we have my internet's just being really bad. Like my speed's at 0.65.
Yeah, I mean, you've been paying your bill, right?
Yeah,
Well, then you're going to have to call your company.
I'm probably gonna go do that. I mean, I'll just play the goblin and I'll come back when my internet decides to stabilize. But I don't know what's going on. I'm getting a little mad.
Okay. Well, like this really isn't going to take all that long, and I'm planning on in June starting this as a more permanent thing if everybody's interested
Okay.
and enjoys the demo. For
here's
that
the
we will
plan.
be making fresh characters. So if you want to
Oh,
just
okay.
use the
plus.
That's fine then. I'll just watch the demo and see how that goes for you then, because my internet's just not cooperating.
Okay.
I'll still watch your stream. I'll peek into I'll set up a dual link stream for you guys, so
Okay.
I'll post it into your chats.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Team?
Oh, by the way, Laz, did that work out for you? The thing?
What thing?
The thing?
We'll find out. We'll find out. I have to apparently do some things. Also, your character.
My what?
Your character dead
Why is it dead?
because he's a traitorous bastard.
What? Why was he traitorous bastard?
I don't know. Your character went rogue, killed one of our units, and jeopardized the whole mission.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You did. Keith Bannon, he did that. So now he's on the shelf until further notice.
Shit. I think I know potentially why it happened though. Specific things he might have read on my sheet, something.
I'm talking about an XCOM. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about Delito's thing. I was like, what?
You weren't there. So
I was so confused. I was so confused.
I said you weren't even there. What do you mean?
Well, Delito had my sheet, so I figured maybe he was doing that.
No, he has to deal with like everything else than
That's
running
fine.
at someone's sheet that isn't there.
I appreciate it. I mean, I was so confused for a second because we were just talking about Delito, and then you say that.
Yeah.
So he went rogue. Did he get the sectoid or the thing?
No, he's just on the shelf. He's nothing. He is literally in a box on a shelf. That's it.
He died?
No, he gets to do nothing for a long time. He fucked up.
Like how did that happen?
He killed a special unit that I can't even get right.
Did he get possessed or something?
I let go of the first shot, but then you doubled down and straight up murdered the.
That's fucked up. I was watching the stream. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, well, your dude's a murderer now.
I mean, who did I kill?
The guy who I literally went in to save the previous mission that I sacrificed my medic for. And so the person that I rescued, you murdered. So it was like, well, this was nothing.
Did I become possessed or something?
Nope.
That doesn't make sense. Why? I didn't even know that was a thing. Must be part of the new DLC then.
No, it's actually part of the base.
Really, I never seen that when I played.
You went berserk and you killed your own team.
I'm sorry. I guess.
How could you? Anyway, I am gonna be a monk. That sounds like.
Yeah, but let me know if that thing works out. Even if it doesn't work out, I did pay you, and you saw it, right?
If the cash is not in my hand, like I said, I'm gonna look into it after.
Okie dokie. Sounds good. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yay.
Yep. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Okay. So now to figure that out. Background. So are we doing that or
Yeah, that's part of the. That's actually part of the character creation.
okay? So where the heck do my go? Conditions, no resistances and immunity. I don't. Oh, feet. This it sucks that the compendium doesn't work right now.
I'd have to buy the core book.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Which, like I said, if we enjoy this, I might still. So you know.
Yeah. I just. Oh, this might take longer than I thought. Let me go ahead. On the. How do I say? Is that under? No. And no. Do not. I will. Spells, ain't worried about it right now. Not doing that right now. So, name of feat would be. There's a lot that I gotta put in. Feat 1 is ancestral longevity. Um, the heck is? Sounds like someone's trying to swallow the microphone or something. Sounds like super gross. Non-action. Uh, uh, okay. Interesting. Oh.
And you're gonna go to the gym.
Oh. Oh. Well, that doesn't. What? What is that?
Oh my god.
What is that sound? Random sound. Lore. One of those. Huh. That's what that is. Studied in traditional of an okay. Okay. Familiarity. Favorite bows and other elegant weapons. You were trained longbows, long swords, rapiers, short bows, and bows. That's a lot.
Did you just want to use a?
No, I want to get this done.
Okay.
I mean, we're only level 1, and I'm
Yeah.
almost done.
Okay.
I'm literally just copy pasting because, surprisingly, these books' texts are actually eligible, so I can do that.
Yeah.
It's just, you get a +1 circumstance bonus on saving throws, which I still need to set up because I don't know where they are right.
Britt, did you finish your character? Because you don't have HP yet.
I'm
Do
working
I have
on it.
HP?
Okay.
Trying to figure out why it's not working well.
Okay.
Oh, it's on your phone. I don't think you can, like, can you export from maps to Roll20? Because if so, that's awesome.
I don't know.
Unway. I thought I was trying to figure out what that's. Okay. So then I don't have guild. That's set up.
Uh-oh. Unhappy baby. Unhappy babies.
Very,
Yeah,
very.
the unhappy baby
What?
is mad because I
What?
took away the actual controller for the Xbox that, you know,
Yeah, I was going back.
working. I gave him his makeshift controller.
I mean,
Yeah.
she was wilding a little bit, but then I told her to stop what she was doing and start back to sleep. So I'm gonna take that as I am. So at least now I have that done. Nothing cool till like 5th level. Now I get to do
Okay, so that
this.
is then
Oh god.
what is the 15 is?
Just
Okay.
flurry of blows, monk powerful. Sounds easy. Then
So then
How the hell does key? Is there no key?
No key? No, probably not.
You can you gain flurry of blow. It's an
Yeah. So there's not key in this anymore.
make 2 unarmed strikes at both.
And did you
If
get
both hit the same creature?
your item? Are you wearing any armor, Britt?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Mage
put it
armor.
mage armor.
Yeah.
Is that an armor type?
Wait, that's a spell.
No.
Okay, well, you just put the whatever the armor is in, like the amount of AC it adds, in the item slot.
Cool.
Item slot where?
In under AC.
Oh.
And then if you're trained in it, make sure that you turn rank into into trained, which it should be light. So, which says you're trained in right here. So, make sure that you change the rank.
Plus 1 item bonus.
Okay.
Okay, there we
At
go.
least you can only use it once instead of like 3.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Deception. Okay.
So
Click in it. Okay, no, it didn't click in it.
1, 2.
Why are you not clicking it? No, not the. That was
That's not
dumb.
on here.
whoa,
Lore. That's not
powerful fist.
lore.
Okay, no.
Name. 1.
There it goes. Okay.
No, you wield fists as deadly weapons. Damage done. For your fist, just 1d6. Oh. Okay, so that's probably where I got confused when I was playing yesterday.
Yep.
Okay.
Check, because find it hard to use with deadly force. You don't take. Sweet! So I can literally beat people to death without a penalty.
That's terrifying.
That's awesome. So, first level, and it's not anything. So, and every even number. Okay, so Monk Feats already got that. Powerful Fist, Flurry of Blows, and then in addition to the abilities provided by your class at first level, you have the benefits of your selected ant. Okay, now I need to see what I get. So, trained in perception, expert in fortitude, reflex, and will. Trained in a number of skills equal to 4 plus your intelligence. 7. How do I make it like?
I'll be back.
Oh, now I got it. Got it.
Okay.
Fortitude.
Oh, perception's own thing.
Trained.
Oh, and it goes based off wisdom.
Okay. Reflex.
When we were watching.
Trained.
No brothers just bother you. Nor.
Expert.
Lucas. Nice
No
to your
unarmed
sister.
fence here, so that's a. Oh no, it's not that. That puts it back, and then this gets boosted up. It's not going to go above 18.
Language.
Okay. Okay, I'm trained in some weapons, but I also get weapon familiarity with certain martial ones. So how does that work?
For what?
So, okay, I'm a monk, right? So I can't use martial weapons,
Right.
right?
Yep.
But because of my weapon familiarity elf, I'm trained with those specific weapons.
Yep.
Okay. Do monk weapons even exist?
No. Not that I'm aware of. So.
Okie doke. I have
Good
no
check.
idea what that.
Perception.
Do I, as a monk, do I still attack with my dex?
With your what? Sorry.
My dexterity. Like I use my dex mod instead of strength? Strength again.
Because of if it's got agile, yes. Because you can use it as long as something is considered agile, I believe.
But what if I'm just using my fist?
I'm pretty sure that counts as agile.
Okay. I keep doing that. So. So would I be trained with my fist,
Yes.
or
You would be.
traits and damage? Blunt, obviously. Effects. Additional damage. Nah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, because I think I got all my feeds. One. Check. Yeah. Good. Let's do that. And yep, that's fine. This. Fine. Charisma. I don't expect to do much talking. I hope to do a lot of punching. That sounds like fun. Ugh. Although my mouth could get me to do the punch.
That's true. It could.
Things I must consider.
I don't know if we're gonna
So
do
my
that.
feet are set up. Maybe. I think. Do I have monk feats is just saying what I get at every even level. So I already got that. Initial proficiency is done. You gain the list in the following. You are untrained in anything not listed unless. Uh-huh. Okay. Now I just got to figure out what I'm good at. Since I have high dex, maybe. Well, I don't want to take. So I'll just lie. Where are the savings anyway?
The saves? They're on the first
Yeah.
page. The
I found them. Okay.
Yeah. Under
Con.
character. Mm-hmm.
I assume that's what expert means. Expert in fortitude. I go up to rank expert.
Yeah. If it says expert, you go to the E rank. It's which it
Making
says in
sure
there.
because my.
If it says expert fortitude, then yes.
And there should be an E.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, yeah, that's not bad. That's not. My movement is apparently 35 right now because of my nimble body. actions. Language pretty straightforward.
Alright, let's see.
Range strikes.
Guys.
Do we have starting money?
You get, I think it's 15 gold to start with.
Okay, and then there's gonna be a whole lot of bumbling, and I'm so ready for it. Okay.
Don't forget your 4 free ability score points if you have. If you
4
didn't.
free ability score points.
Yeah, so you get your backgrounds ability score changes, your class ability score changes, your race or your ancestry ability score changes, and then you have 4 other free points.
Dude, no. I could raise my strength. No, I'm not. I'm probably not good. What backgrounds? I need to pick that. Or wait, isn't? Oh, totally skip that. Oh, oh, good.
So yes, it's 15 gold pieces
Whatever.
to spend on armor, weapons, and other basic equipment.
What do I want? Since I'm a monk. I like how they have these set up right. I like that. Oh my. I don't so. As much as being an actual bounty hunter would, that'd be fun for me. I use my martial arts to hunt down dangerous criminals. Bringing them dead. Yes. Although being a criminal. Okay. Background. So, dexterity or thumb? Oh, strength or wisdom? I'll go with. How much is a longbow? Or any bow for that? What's the cheapest bow I can get?
It is okay. So the bow. Here are. And do you which What are you trained in? Simple weapons?
Simple, but because of my weapon familiarity, I can use pretty much all bows except crossbows.
Okay. So the longbow is 6 gold pieces.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
How much is a great staff?
A short bow is 3 gold pieces.
Okay. How much is a great staff, if there is one?
A great staff. There's a bow staff, which is a monk weapon. So apparently they do
there
exist.
are monk weapons?
Yeah, so there are monk weapons.
What monk weapons is there?
Let's see. There's the bow staff. There's the guitar. There's the fighting fan. The comma. Nunchucks. Sai. Temple sword. And
What's the damage down the
and
temple
shurikens.
sword?
On the temple sword, the damage is a die 8.
So it's pretty much like a long sword. How much
Yeah.
is that?
2 gold. It also includes the trip. Trait. It's one-handed and one bulk.
That brings up a question now, because does that mean all monk weapons are agile?
That one is not agile. The temple sword is not.
So it has to be agile. That's so weird. I'm going back down to monk, because there's gotta be.
Oh no, agile is not what I thought it was. Okay. Agile is for the second, like the multiple attack penalty is changed. So finesse is where you use the dexterity. So they did not change that. So it has to be a finesse weapon to be used with your dexterity. I thought they changed that to agile. So finesse weapons.
So wait, so with the key ability, how much do I boost my strength, but boost the thing by, because it says key ability boost it by just at ability boost. Is that still just 2 points?
Yes.
Are all ability boosts 2 points?
Boosts are until 18. You can't go above 18 at level 1, and then after 18 it takes 1 point. Or it's only 1 point per boost point. So all points are worth 2 at level 1 because you can't go above 18.
Okay, so there apparently is still key. But it's for spell.
Yeah. It's for for a thing similar to spells, but it's
Oh God, there's more.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, monk, tiger, wolf. Now with monk, I just pick one. Oh. Gain a monk class feat, so I just gain 1, right?
Yeah. And that has to be of a first level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, you gain a monk feat, so.
Well, we're still on that. Okay, still going. Still going. Okay. Damn, this is kind of fun.
Yeah, this is why I still enjoy Pathfinder. They're still so customizable. I was afraid they were going to take away how broad of a customization you can do with a Pathfinder character with 2nd edition. But while you don't have as many third party yet,
Monk unarmed strike.
Like they still have so much just with core that's just so customizable. So
Key strike. You can use key to move with extraordinary. Oh, that's the rush. Gain the key strike, key spell, and a focus pool of 1 focus point. The rules. Boy. Oh, bye.
do you have your token, by the way? Because I've got things.
I can send it to you.
Okay.
I can send you what I want used.
Okay.
Still have that up for me.
Are you gonna use your old Drovic token? I might still have it.
Well, I mean, ever since then I found one that apply the upgrade. So,
Okay.
but temporarily I can use that one because I'm so sure I don't have that. So yeah, we'll use that.
No, I do not have it still. Okay.
Oh, good. Then download. God, because I know I downloaded it.
Yeah, I don't even have it
Okay.
in the non-labeled. Like normally I label the, like if you send me a picture, I'll label it with something,
Yeah.
and I don't have it labeled as anything else either. So
Okay. I have to go. This works.
why is my dog barking? What? More precisely, why is my dog howling?
That's new.
He normally only does it when they run the sirens, the weather sirens or whatever, the alarms, and he's outside when it happens. He'll stand there and he'll go,
Gotcha.
oh, and it's always this really like drawn out and sorrowful sound. Like I think I have a video of it
Just
somewhere.
be like, no, please.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it's about. Like, oh, you sent it to me. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Dealer's choice until I mean, I really like that one because it pretty much that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call him out a lot of people if they piss. So that's real. That's gonna be entertaining. So what the hell? It's the skills. The skills is what's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
But I'll just figure it out math wise.
Yeah.
Because I'm checking and it doesn't say anything about monk weapons, but they exist. But the class itself says nothing about it. So yeah, that's really weird. So what is the bow staff have finesse on it or no? Just what weapons have finesse on them? That
Quite
would
a few,
make sense
actually.
for them.
I'm going down to it in the list.
I'll say as far as mine goes,
Dagger?
my longbow has it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the dagger, the sickle, the poi. I don't even know what that is, poi, but okay. The bow staff does not have it.
Oh, I'm sorry, dagger has it.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
dagger does.
Yeah,
there's this
from
knife.
the ones
There's a
that
knife
I've got,
called a
only my dagger has it.
mangoshi, rapier, short
Rapier,
sword,
of course it does.
star knife, war razor, whip, dog slicer.
What page is that on?
I have
Pretty much
no idea.
anything that causes slicing or piercing damage.
I just know that it's in the players. I'm using the
Equipment,
SRD.
I found it.
Yeah. I'm just
Pretty much
using the
anything
SRD
that's
here.
got a blade on it.
Not really. A lot of the blades actually don't. Half of them do.
Really?
Back rolls
Mhm.
critical. I mean, long swords. I know don't have finesse, dude.
You don't know how to.
But
I'm
a
not
lot of
using
the
them.
knives do. A lot of the knives and then the shorter swords. Because like the
Yeah.
scimitar doesn't have it.
Two-handed, spike gauntlet.
Okay, let me
agile,
rephrase.
three-hand.
Smaller blades have it.
Yeah. So anything that's considered a knife and some of the smaller, thinner blades, swords have it. So like the rapier does, or the short sword because it's smaller.
Shuriken.
The shurikens because they're considered knives. I think. No, they're considered darts.
You're thinking kunai.
Yeah, shurikens are considered darts actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kunais I know, but like I thought that for some reason they did too. They don't actually have kunais in this apparently.
Honestly, I've been kind of obsessed with trying to finish up Naruto Shippuden, so I've got all their weaponry kind of memorized.
Yeah, I know I've got some kunai somewhere in here. My brother sent me some somewhere in this basement. I've got 3 kunai throwing knives.
Got a
I
couple
don't want
sets
to talk
around here.
about it.
There was one set of shurikens that I found at one point that I really wanted to get. They were really cool
Okay,
with how they were
unless
shaped.
you take the monastic weapon feat. Okay, so how would I even get that feat? You don't like get feet, right? Or wait,
Yeah, there are
I'm being weird.
there are actually quite a few different types of ways to get feats. Is it a general feat? Because you get that at like I think second level or third level.
It's monastic. So let me read up on. It's actually not in there. So no, it's probably a class. So monk feats.
That's how I got the extra feats, was through class and race.
Monk feats. Come on. Crane, Dragon, Key, Rush. Okay, you have trained with additional weaponry of your monastery school. You gain access to uncommon weapons that have the monk trait and become simple and martial monk weapons. When your proficiency rank for unarmed attack increases to expert or master, your proficiency rank for these weapons increase to expert or master as well. You can use melee monk weapons, any of your monk feats or monk abilities that normally require unarmed attack, though not if the feat or ability requires you to use a single specific type of attack. So that doesn't so it doesn't say that I could use monk weapons with my dex. As far as I
Unless they have if they have the finesse, then they can. Then you can. So if they're a monk finesse, then you would have access to them. You would be able to use the dexterity mod.
Oh, this. Crap. How do I delete?
Okay, well.
it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I just decided, take a quick look, see if there was anything. There isn't, so okay, that's fine. Then I'm going to put my bonus on strength. Because I'm gonna need it. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's that.
All right. So
If everyone else is ready to start, I think I can at least keep up.
okay. So the three of you are in this village that you've come across, or just because it makes it easier for me on the demo. And the villagers there, as you like when you came in, they were like, there was an attack. Like they're all like standing around, like what the heck? Like, they all look very weird, and like weirded out or in shock. And they're like, there was this attack. An ogre just walked in, picked up the old sage Lazino, by the head, and just stuffed him in a sack, shouting, "Hanar wants to speak with you." And then, like, the ogre ran off, laughing, and went into the hills.
Huh.
And the entire population, like, everybody's like looking at you, and they see that you're you're armored and weaponed, and you're newcomers. But like, hey, would you help us, like, get this our sage back from this ogre? And then there's one that's this young woman is like, please, that's my grandfather. I'm willing to give you like 20 gold pieces if you'll go and rescue him.
20 gold.
Yeah, 20 gold coins. That's all. She's like, I can't get any. I can't go any higher. That's everything I have is 20 gold coins.
Well, it is a rescue mission. I don't see how I possibly fail this.
So, and the trail, like you can see where this ogre is gone. Like it's beaten down. It's there's obvious footprints running off into the hills. Because there's been some recent rain, and so therefore the ground is still pretty soft, so you can see the heavy footfalls. And it takes you up into the hill, and as you're going into the hill, you hear you can smell cooking meat, and you can hear this ogre calling out, "Stop your crying!" And as you hear like some screams in the background, it's a little bit quieter than the ogre, because ogre is just very loud. It's like, "Stop your crying, or I'll put you on my hook and I'll cook you all crispy." Then you can hear the screams just like kind of fade out a little. Is that not what the button was? I thought that was the button. Maybe it's this one. There, shift. There we go. So you're off in the hills.
Okay.
So how do you guys want to? How do you want to approach?
In this, I don't think I can. Oh yeah, that's a big. I'm gonna try and stealthily approach.
Okay.
So.
Don't worry about rolling.
Okay.
What are you going to do, Phelan? Britt, you there?
I think I'm gonna do sneak up on us as well.
Okay. And Marisil, how do you want to approach? Are you also going to sneak, or do you want to just run up the hill?
Well, because I don't know how all of this shit actually works out, but I have. Hold on. Whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. Either way, though.
Is it
um,
GI?
on our way up said hill, I would like to use my little trap finder ability to make sure we're not going to, walk into something we probably shouldn't.
That that sounds like a good idea. All right, so let me do some things. So
Hold
you're
on,
going
I'll be
to.
right back, guys.
Yep.
I
Take
have
your
a screaming
time.
baby.
Take your time.
And then so.
I'm gonna go ahead and mess with those right now. Okay.
Ugh.
So that should be good now.
I forgot to ask if she
Boy,
was going to be
this
sneaking as she
impromptu.
searched.
What?
I forgot to ask Merciel if she was going to be sneaking as she searched.
Oof. Seeing as I'm not like fully prepared to like stream this, a little more time to do that, I'm going to stream. Oh, I don't have to worry about that
Okay,
right
sorry guys, I'm back.
now.
Do you want to
We're-
do you want to be sneaky as you're searching for traps? Like, are you also going to be
Fuck it,
stealthily
why
do?
not?
Okay. All right. So, you guys are you guys managed to get all the way up to the. It's about here. No traps.
Okay.
And you'll need to roll your stealth as initiative for all three of you.
Okay. Oh,
So if you, I am going to tell you, did you guys use the initiative button?
oh.
Yeah. So if
shit,
you click on
no.
your token and you use the initiative drop down to stealth, and then click initiative next to it, it should do it automatically. So,
Initiative drop down.
yeah, there's a drop down right next to the initiative, and you take it down to stealth. Like a.
Oh, I see you. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yep.
I don't even see initiative.
It's
so then I just push
it's under
initiative
perception.
like that.
Yeah, you do it just like that. So
do I
obviously,
get
if you want to use your,
26 that I rolled on stealth.
you can use your first roll. It's just
Stealth. There we go.
that was so that you could find it. That's the only reason I was pointing it out. So if you would rather use your first roll, go for
I
it.
would much rather use
Yeah.
my first roll.
I
Okay.
agree.
That's a natural 19. I ain't letting that go.
All right. Now let me pull up the creatures generate thing right there. All right.
So yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna be flurry of bowing then, if I go into this. Though I'm gonna go real slow and.
Okay. So you guys come up and there's like it doesn't. That's when it sees you and it's like, oh, more things to eat, more tasty morsels. And then it is Drovik.
Oh, I got seen even though my stealth was 26.
Yep. That's just your initiative stealth. Like that's how your initiative roll is. Yeah.
I think that's kind of why I wanted to roll my stealth.
Yeah.
To.
I trust me, it's fine. I did it. I rolled your stealth. It told me to roll it secret. And it told me how what to do. So.
Okay, so let me see here. How? Oh, I have 35. Each square is 5 feet. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go stand next to this rock, and I'm going to strike a defensive stance that is known to me as, I believe, as soon as I take a look here, and there it is, I am going to do crane stance. You enter the crane, holding your arms in an imitation of crane, and I get a +1 to my AC.
Okay.
Yes.
So you said you gain a +1 to your AC, and what was the other thing? Sorry.
That's it.
Okay, so you get a +1 to your AC. All right.
Yeah, I can only do crane wing attacks while I'm in this stance. And I'm going to be honest, I may be doing this wrong. So we're just going to go with it. Because I'm unarmed right now. So, wait, what other, and I get 2 more actions after that?
As long as it is a 1-action thing, yeah. And so it'll tell you if it's an act, like what action it is. In the book and stuff. So.
I'm just gonna.
And then up at the very top, it shows you what the symbol is for each type of action.
Okay.
So it'll have that symbol next to it.
I'm gonna be behind the rock then. I'm gonna hide behind the rock. I'm just gonna hide behind the rock. That is my turn. So I want to see what the giant does so I can understand this.
So you went into you said crane stance?
Nah, screw that. Screw the crane stance. I'm just going behind the rock and I'm hiding.
The stances are 1 action, so you still have the 2 actions.
I figured. Okay, I have 2 actions.
Yes.
Because I can only pick 1 stance is a feat, I believe.
Yes.
So I don't think I get all of these stances.
No, that is a feat. So.
Okay.
That was a feat.
So if I were commit. Yes, I am. So, since I do enjoy beating the crap out of everyone, I won't crane. Instead, I'll commit to crane.
Okay, so you're gonna commit to crane stance.
I mean, it's either that or I do dragon stance, but you know, I haven't exactly read up on all of these yet.
Yeah.
So for this session, I will commit to crane.
Okay.
And then read up on this. Still have to add things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will take crane stance, and that will be my turn. So.
Okay. So you strided, that was 1 action, and your stance is 1 action. So you still technically had one more action.
It's going to take some time to get used to, so
yeah,
that is my turn.
Okay, that's all right. I just wanted to make sure I told you.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I'm being cautious as hell.
Yep, that's fine. Let's see. Your stride. You don't tell me what your stride is, unless I'm just that dumb and can't see it. Okay, does it tell me in this? No, okay, well, I'm going to assume that it's got the... Oh, there it is, speed 25, right in front of my face. Okay, 25, alright. 15, 20, 25, alright. So, and then what other... Okay, and then he's going to take out his javelin. And it's going to throw it at Phelan.
No, that's just rude.
Right, so
Even after all this time, still hit first.
so it does you don't
Oh,
take the
damn.
you do not take the critical damage, but you do take the
Bug
12.
that auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I turned that off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother to turn it
That's
off on this
exactly
because
why I
it's
turned
just
that off.
yeah. I'm not going to worry about it because. So yeah, that will be.
I hope that does not kill you. Or knock you unconscious.
It it does knock her unconscious. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. I've never seen you roll an attack that high.
I don't usually. That's like what? But yeah.
I'm glad I hid behind this rock.
All right. Well, so Phelan took 12 damage. Mirasil. So, the way death and dying works is when you go unconscious, you gain 1 point of wounded, and then you gain a death point, a dying point. So you don't want to get to 4 dying points. And if you gain a certain number of wounded points, you get a dying point or something. You get a wounded point. The wounded point stays until you are treated with treat wounds, which is basically a medicine check, but it's not a medicine check anymore. It's called treat wounds. It's an action, and it takes I think it takes 2 actions total. But you do get to do a roll to avoid getting more dying points, conditions and stuff. So
Boy, this is complicated.
yeah, they so
if I'm right beside her, can I try to heal her?
Who I don't know
let
who
me.
ended.
You
So
talking about?
So you have the unconscious at 0, but you're not dying. So never mind. You don't have a dying point. So if you get healing, you lose all unconscious and any dying points that you might get during this. And you go straight up to 1 HP. So you just automatically just stop at 0. So you don't go below 0. So if you take damage while you're unconscious and you have 0 points, you gain a dying condition. The dying condition. I need to go up. It's up here.
Oh dear.
So if you reach 4 dying conditions, you die. So every turn you do a recovery check. So if you fail your recovery check, then your dying condition goes up to 2. If you succeed, then it goes. Let's see. If you lose, so if you succeed, you're still at 0 and remain unconscious. So, anytime, and then when you lose the dying condition, you gain wounded 1. So, as for the healing option that you just suggested or tried, Okay, so with treat wounds, treat wounds might be actually what the spell is.
obviously don't have any spells, but I do have like the medicine in my skills.
Yeah. So you cannot, during combat, you cannot use medicine unless you have the battle medicine feat.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
Just click on the weapon that I'd want to attack with then?
yes.
So just so I know for sure, Brit is unconscious.
Yes. And her initiative automatically falls, so she would technically have been next. So I'm going to find out what the recovery check is. Okay.
Really?
So give me just a second to finish this, to do the recovery check, because her thing immediately falls underneath the person's that knocked her unconscious's thing. So you need to roll a flat check, so it's a d20, and so you're basically just rolling a d20, and you're trying to meet a DC of 10 plus your dying conditions, so your dying value, which is only 1. So you have to beat an 11.
For the man for it. 20. Great. No.
So it's /R space 1d20.
/R.
Or you can just use the
Or
little...
use the dice roller.
Yeah, up in the corner. You just click though. It's either way. Whatever makes it easier on you.
Where we go?
Okay, so your dying
Yikes.
value increases by 1. So you're now at dying value 2.
Oh boy.
And your short bow attack actually did not hit. So
Of course it didn't, because why
This
would
is
it?
going
Right?
amazingly
This-
well.
This right here is why I
We're gonna
hate
die within the first 10
I
minutes.
never hit shit.
Now the question I ask myself is, do I just run?
You too, asshole.
It's just fuck it. Oh, didn't do nothing, did it?
Nope.
I mean, you gotta get closer to throw it.
Yeah, it's a 10 feet, so you'll have to get...
anywhere near that thing.
So you have to
Whatever.
be here. Or no. Here. You just have to step forward 1 more square to be able to throw 10 feet. So, and that would be 3 actions because you would have moved. So.
Oh, son of a
And 2
bitch.
attacks.
Why did...
Kind of feel like we should have just did 5e. This is so... Already people are dying. It's only level 1.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Drovic, fuck it. I.
I didn't run yet.
Yep.
But I'm telling
Looking.
you, you might as well. You'll be the only one to survive.
I'm gonna use a longbow.
You guys are not
Okay.
Please, no.
And that is so /R d20 because I don't have it on my sheet yet. Plus 7 to.
Are you telling me you don't
So
like
far-
Pathfinder 2nd Edition?
This shit
I'm
sucks.
giving it a chance. But seeing as literally someone's dropped and they're already dying, and
I mean,
yeah.
that was a really, really lucky ass
So
roll.
from where I am, can I make 2 shots?
Yes.
Action to shoot, action to reload, and action to shoot again.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So first shot misses.
Yep.
Second shot misses.
Yep.
Okay, that's my turn.
The
Oh,
ogre.
real quick,
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
What does it mean by flat-footed condition?
Flat-footed
Ooh.
condition. That means like if you had gone before the ogre is flat-footed until the ogre moves. So until you move, or until your turn starts at the beginning of combat, you're considered flat-footed. You can also cause flat-footed conditions by stunning, paralyzing. Like there are different conditions that cause flat-footed.
Thunder.
Does that basically mean you're not in like combat mode then?
Kinda.
What
Like
does it mean?
it means that like they're in a. For instance, your sneak attack would hit with sneak damage. Like if you hit and actually hit, you would get your sneak attack damage because they are flat-footed. You always get your sneak attack against
I
flat-footed.
know that. I'm just confused on
So
what
it also
flat-footed means.
it means that you're not in a battle stance.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, it means that you're not in a battle stance basically. So
Like me.
yeah,
Well, like I was.
yeah. So as
You're
soon as you go
literally
to
just
attack, you're
standing there.
considered you're out of flat-footed condition. So you always start in a flat-footed as soon as you move or attack or do something within combat. You've left your flat-footed.
Yeah, and I just realized something about to only get one of those. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah. The
My knees, they have been capped.
ogre is going to swing his hook at Merciel.
Word.
Oof. Duh.
Does a 17 hit Merciel?
And
No, it does not. No, it does not.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to even get near the fucking thing.
All right, roll another recovery check.
Go Phelan, go Phelan, go.
I mean, I don't know if she crits it, you get to stand up.
You succeeded, so you lose a dying condition. Dying value.
God.
Yeah, a
How
critical
many of
success.
those
A
do you
critical
get?
success means it drops by 2. So like she would technically go to 0, and she would be just unconscious. She would not be dying anymore. So.
She's losing brain cells by the minute.
Yep. Merciel.
Not that I had many to begin.
This
Oh boy.
That's going to hit.
fucking
Nice.
finally.
That one will not.
Well, you rolled a 7.
When did At least I did
You'll
nothing.
also
Attack
you'll also
twice,
need
yeah.
to have moved
You-
forward one more to use a
Why?
movement because you're not within 10
you don't
feet.
have reach.
You don't have reach on
You
that
don't have
weapon.
Why
reach.
not within 10 feet?
No, you have to be
You're-
within 5 feet. You have to be right
Yeah,
next
you
to
don't
him to
have a
to do a melee
Where does it say
Without
5
reach.
feet?
without
You
reach.
don't have reach. It's
Yeah,
a
so
melee
you
strike.
can't-
You
you
have to
can't
be
have
within
a-
5 foot of the person.
So yeah, there can't be a
Or
square between
creature.
you.
This is stupid. I'm done.
All
I'm gonna
right,
die.
I'll move here.
You're not dying.
Yet.
And that's. Is there flanking?
That is a question I have not yet looked at.
Not even prepared.
Well, I
And
mean, in my
ha-
defense.
My God.
Hey.
You ask a million questions that no normal person would ask.
No, it's
Better to know.
I forgot. So flanking does not exist in
Flanking
5th
is
edition,
important.
but it did exist in Pathfinder. So I forgot to check to see if flanking was still a thing. Yes, flanking is. In fact, they are now flat-footed.
So
A
advantage.
creature's and so therefore
No, this is
they
not
gain
making
they
any
get a -2 penalty to AC. So the ogre is
That
now.
kind of
Yep.
dumb.
No.
But okay, I
Yeah.
will flurry of blow.
All right.
So, does that
That
hit?
hits.
And
That
does
does
that
not.
hit? So, AC's a 14. Well, right. Okay. Roll damage. I can only do it. So that I can do it on strike. Follow up. Because why the hell not?
That hits.
So, I will be rolling 2d6. Yeah. So that's the first hit,
All right.
and that's my turn. So, yay!
Damage to it.
All right. So the ogre warrior is going to turn to Drovic.
Okay.
And
The highest attack so far, but yet the least amount of damage.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this shit?
yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
me
no, I
about it.
was like, what the heck? It's got a higher. All right. And then there's the second one.
Oof.
And because
No.
she didn't move this time, he didn't move
Lucky.
this time. There's a third one. 3 strikes.
What do you mean third? So she
Yeah,
got a
no.
reaction to
Yeah.
turn around?
Yeah. Who said she was facing away from you that much? Just swing.
She's first of all, she would her back would be to me if she's trying to strike at her, which is totally that is a 180-degree turn.
Okay, so she doesn't get her third strike then.
That's right. I'd let 90 go, but 180 degrees? No. Okay. Phelan roll to live.
Yep.
Oh god.
And back to square one.
Back to 2 dying points.
Yep.
It'd
Her
suck
seal.
if you had to add 2. Is she dying? Is she not dying? Is she dying? Is she not dying?
She's technically dying still, yeah. And you get to roll your sneak attack.
How do you do that?
There should be, you go to your feats area or something, and there should be a sneak attack button.
Yeah, I called it. It's a decent.
It's feats,
At least that didn't
sneak attack,
change.
and then you just click that sneak attack button. Oh, that's what it does? Well, shit.
That's it.
Alright, well, roll a d6.
Don't remember.
R/R space D6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, yay!
That's
damage.
enough to kill it, though.
Oh.
So, since I still have actions, can I go, try attempt to heal her so she's not dying anymore?
You guys will
please?
get a chance to, rest here. So,
I'm gonna go ahead and get
you will, in
Cool.
fact, get to heal.
Okay.
I'm going to move a fire in here so that, you guys can see where the cow is being held. The sage is tied to this rock over here.
So, I just realized,
Yes.
how much do we heal?
So You guys are going to get a. Hang on, let me pull up my.
Oh my god, really?
I'm asking because I don't remember if I took damage, because if I did take
No, you
damage,
did
I
not.
definitely didn't.
You
oh,
did
okay,
not.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Still,
So you can roll a medicine check now. So you're going to gain 5 HP. No, excuse me. Success is a 2d8. Sorry, I was reading something in the description and it's a different thing because you're
I'm probably gonna take the Elven Weapon Familiarity trait.
so either Mirsil can roll the 2d8 or there you go. So you'll be up to 4.
And the dying is gone.
Yeah, and your dying condition is gone. You have 0 dying condition. And you're conscious.
Okay. Well, if we're resting for a hot second, I gotta.
Yes. Okay.
be back.
I think I fixed it. Where's power? Oh, it's tracker, right? Ugh. Low light vision. Whatever traits humanoids get, I don't know. Ability boost. Okay, so I get dexterity, intelligence, and a freebie. So I get to choose a freebie on top.
Yep.
So, since I don't think I'm going for weapon master.
Hey, thank you for following Wither King.
That is a good thing to figure out.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
send
done.
that
My
to that
TV's
later.
right.
I have returned.
Okay.
What? No, can you explain unarmored defense? Because guess what doesn't explain it?
Okay, so unarmored defense. On the monk, I'm assuming.
Well,
I'm assuming it's a monk thing.
yeah, because it's defense is untrained in all armor, expert in unarmored defense. Guess what doesn't get explained here?
Unarmored means you gain I clicked on this link. Let me have it. Okay. So the AC of a monk character is 10 plus dex plus your level.
And with expertise, I get 5. So
Okay,
10 plus dex, so then it's 16. No. 10 plus my dex mod, that's 14. Plus my level is 15. And since I have expert proficiency, that's another 5. So my AC is actually.
Oh, okay. So as proficiency is, so you gain 10 plus dex plus your proficiency level. I was misreading how this guy was talking.
So then, yeah,
Yeah.
it's 15.
Yep.
So, well, not 15, but I'm up.
And that's it. Yeah. So
He's just as
That 23 is still okay. Okay, all right.
so
We
think
do that. Well, I mean, it goes off my deck, and with that, it's already 19, so I don't think it goes. Because there's nowhere for me to like put like an additional one, so I guess I guess level 1 doesn't count.
no, it's just your bit. So it's 10 plus your dex plus your proficiency. So plus your trained.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so you'd
Okay.
you'd have your rank, your dex, your rank, and that's it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, there we go for that.
Yep.
And I will be adding my line. Cost 6 gold.
Also, the mage armor counts as unarmored, so you use your whatever. So if you're for some reason your unarmored goes up, Brit, then your rank will go up as well. But it does count as trained in unarmored for your AC. That was one of the things that was explained in that thing that I was reading for the unarmored defense. So mage armor counts as unarmored. It's just it's called mage armor.
This gives me an extra bonus to the AC.
No, that's what your mage armor gives you a bonus.
Oh,
so
hello.
It counts as an item, but yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it's considered an item, but you're considered unarmored at the same time. So for anything that requires you to be unarmored, you'd still get the unarmored bonuses
Pretty
for
much
it.
just an aura that surrounds me.
Yeah, pretty much. But I wanted to make sure I pointed that out because I just read it. So, all right. So since Amanda's back, I said before you left that the sage was tied to this rock up here. So the three of you roll me as you like. I'm assuming all three of you are approaching and untying the sage.
That is the job.
So all of you can roll me perceptions.
Of
perceptions, like regular perceptions.
So just perceive.
Yeah, perceive.
By what?
Which means that.
Oh.
Well, Miraseal is distracted by these pretty stones.
She sees the fire. It's okay.
Yeah, and past this fire, she sees these pretty stones. That's it. There's these pretty stones, and they're in a circle. It's weird. Why? Why are these stones in a circle? That's what Miraseal is distracted by. These stones in a circle. That she sees through the fire, because she sits at the fire. The other two, though, you see something glinting down inside of this like cave, and there's just you'd have to like there's a bunch of you see a little glint there, and then you go a little further and you see glint, and then there's obviously a stair down, and then there's like there's a bunch of offal like bones and rotten meat and stuff like that down there. But there's also more glinty stuff. The first couple glints you see are gold coins. So there's 2 gold coins.
How many? Ooh, one each.
Yeah. And then down in the bottom you see like a pendant, a figurine, and a crystal, as well as there. It said it. Where is it? Mother effer. Oh, there it is. All right. So there's a chess piece, a figurine, an onyx dog figurine, a crystal, a pendant, and it looks like a crying angel. There's 3 other gold pieces down there.
Don't blame.
10 silver pieces and 8 copper pieces, and like buried within, like you'd have to shift through all of this flesh, this rotten flesh and bones and a little bit of poop.
I pick up the pen.
Okay, the pendant.
Just in the onyx statue thingy.
You're gonna look at the onyx statue?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ah. What? Wait, what? Oh.
Just move them.
Yeah, I'm just...
That's cool. Congrats. Oh.
And then and then this is the crystal.
What is the crit? Let me see what this does, because I might be taking it because I'm not trained in medicine.
Okay, mine doesn't have any requirements.
I
in
guess
medicine.
I'll take the potency crystal then.
Okay, well then, I guess Mirror Seal can
Toss
have the
pendant over
pendant.
my shoulder. This is not meant for such a being such as I.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
What is the pendant?
It's the crying angel
Critical
pendant.
failure becomes a normal failure instead.
Yeah. So if you roll a 1 on a when you're trying to use medicine to administer first aid, like you were doing earlier with Phelan.
Like I just did.
Yeah. If you'd rolled a 1 on
Yeah.
it, you would have normally that has
You would have
a negativity, whereas instead it becomes a normal failure, which means you just don't do anything. So
Okay.
yeah. So
Instead
instead of making the dying condition worse, for instance, you or wounding
just
her,
like nothing at all.
including, you know, now she's dying too and wounded one, you know. Now she's okay, like nothing happens instead. She's still dying too, but you know, or whatever it was. But all right, so as you guys are digging through the offal, the
Nani?
the sage kind of sits next to
What does that mean?
the offal, poop and
No,
Oh.
no, I'm looking at the weapon. It's like deadly D10 on a longbow. So I'm
So
like,
if
what
you-
does that mean?
if you I'm pretty sure that's if you roll a critical success, you do the deadly damage instead,
That's
and it's or something like I'd have to look it up.
weird.
I'm looking it up.
Pendant thing again.
If you look
Crying
in the
angel pendant.
conditions under treasures, it will be the crying angel pendant.
So inventory. Or do I wear the crystal or do I just have it?
Okay, so on a critical hit, you add the weapon damage die of the listed size. So you roll
So
you
D8
roll
plus a
double your
D10?
first one. So you roll double your original. So 2d8 plus a d10.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, it's not 2d8. You roll your d8 plus your damage, your modifier, double that, and then you and a d10. So
Just roll 2d8. Fine.
yeah,
Yep.
it's a d8
That's
plus
fine.
the modifier times 2 plus a d10. It's
I need to do my fist. Dice is a d6. Traits, I don't think it. Oh, it does. Good. Agile, finesse, non-lethal, unarmed. Seeing as I can do powerful fist and literally force it to somebody's skull, that's fun. Yeah, that's great. I'm cool with it.
soapy stuff. The picture stuff, if we want them, we get one line, buy them that way. But the packet and all that, I got a school stuff. This is just for fun.
I mean, it's a simple, so I could totally use a spear. I guess I will take a long spear as my walking stick. Yeah, because that's it. I
Oh,
can't do
look at
anything else.
her.
Oh, or I could take the bow staff because, you know, parry.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back and collect the bounty, yes?
Yeah. So
Did we get the
as you
gold
guys are
from
getting ready
before?
to leave, like all of a sudden there's a shiny, like this thing just lights up, and then there's a dude. I need to switch layers.
There's a dude.
Yeah, I need to go to the other layer. And then this dude shows, like, just appears in the middle of this. And he steps forward and he points at the sage and goes, "You!" And I forgot what he says. "You, sage! I see that you've brought friends. But it doesn't matter. You will tell me the truth of my birth."
You're a bastard child. Now go away.
Well, then the sage kind of like he frowns a little bit, and then he goes, "Oh," and he just kind of goes, "Your father never told you, did he? I can see it in your eyes and features. Your father was a fool who gave his heart too freely. Before you were born, he was deceived. There was a mysterious woman that visited our town. She was gone after only a fortnight, but 9 months later, there was a child that was just left at your father's doorstep. And then I kind of figured it out by that your mother, she was a hag, you know, one of the fey creatures, a powerful creature, and decidedly evil. But I mean, I hoped that through your father's love that you might be an upstanding member of the community. It seems I was wrong, but it's not too late. You can still find a place with us." And the man kind of pauses for a minute. What do you guys want to do?
I'm just going to listen intently in case there's another job. Or,
Okay.
I mean, I could always just try and take him on. They did. Well, actually, that wasn't part of the condition, so I'm not going to do that. Unless he's wise to me.
Okay. So Jarvik's gonna wait. Phelan, are you going to do anything?
I'm just gonna listen.
Okay. Merciel.
I know anything is going on.
Yes, you saw the guy approach or just appear out of nowhere, and he and the sage have had this talk.
Okay, so I guess I will work my way over here,
Okay.
and I'll just kind of hang out,
Okay.
listen to the drama unfold.
Okay. After a moment, the man over here, he kind of his face kind of darkens again. You will not lie to me. And then he rushes forward. So, all right. Combat.
Again?
Yep.
Dude, do you want us to die?
I'm going to die. I don't know about
I mean-
y'all.
Are we fully healed right now?
No.
The only person that got healed, any medical attention, was Phelan.
Okay. So. Well. So wait. Okay. So where are these people?
There's only so the sage is standing by the fire.
Where?
Is
Only-
that who were you talking about?
No, the sage is standing right here. They didn't give me a token for the sage. Hang on. Let me go and I'll go
Yeah,
and get a
brother.
random ass.
Come on. Come on. Okay, so do I choose what I want to go into initiative with, or just initiative?
It's perception if you're just regular initiative. So
I will do diplomacy. See if I can talk to.
okay.
Actually, fuck that. Intimidation. So probably gonna fail. Oh, or
What do you say?
say do not lay a hand on that woman. If what she says is the truth, you have no choice. Lest I have to strike you down here.
That gives him pause. Does anybody else try anything?
And not getting involved.
You're not getting involved. Okay.
Nope. I'm just gonna lean against the rock and be like, have fun.
All right.
I will.
So I'm fighting this person.
Yes, this person's the young man that was angry.
That does
It's
not
totally a
look like
woman.
I know it does. That's what they gave me. Okay.
That's so far from a man.
That's
and
what
if
they
she-
gave me.
So
Okay.
so they're all the way over there.
Yep.
Well, that ruins my battle plan.
Oh. Hey, I'm
So-
confused on who's who.
Okay, so the random ass token right here is the sage that you just rescued. And you hung out with him for a minute.
Okay.
This person's the one that's yelling and being like, "You lied about my birth. You're going to tell me the truth about my birth." And so when the sage explained that his mom was evil and and so therefore he's being a dickwad, he goes, "You're lying," and he's about to attack him. He rushed forward to attack him. That's where we're at.
Did he start the rushing?
Yeah.
So he's a little closer.
Yeah, because he was back here. He was just inside the
Oh,
circle. So
God
so
damn
he
it.
strode forward some. So
Oh,
Yeah.
then
It was nice knowing.
and then
I think because I'm all the way back here, I think I am going to try to be stealthy and kind of stay.
okay, then you
hidden.
can roll a stealth initiative then. Okay. So then Phelan, I just need your initiative
She's
based
not
on what
getting
you're.
involved.
Oh, you're not getting involved. That's right.
Yeah.
So let me
I just
remove
leaned
you from.
against the rock and said, y'all have at it. I'm staying
All
back.
right.
He's just like, nah.
Can I use a free action to say, so if our person we're supposed to save gets harmed and we don't get paid,
Yeah.
I'll take it out on. If I
So
live.
Yeah, if
Um,
I get hit, I'm gonna die. So
so
No.
so Drovik made Hanar pause, and then the sage goes, "Look, if you come back to the village with us and you just try to fit in and help, and I will do whatever I can to make you feel welcome and comfortable." And so then the man kind of lowers his weapons, and he goes, "So basically, what you're saying is like you'll take me under your wing?" And he goes, and the sage goes, "Yeah, I will teach you, and you can be like my apprentice."
That's all I ever wanted.
And
I just
So the-
wanted to belong.
and so he kind of he thinks for a minute, and he goes, I left to go and find my mother because I felt like she was calling for me, but if you're right, if she really is evil, this hag that you're talking about, then I don't want to do bad things. And then he goes, well, yeah, I think I will. I think I'll go back to the village with you. And he puts away his weapons.
In before Kylo.
So, so then the two of them turn to you guys. Well, you guys, the three of you, will you escort us back to the village?
How much money you got?
Well, I
Are we
mean,
supposed to be doing that anyway?
yeah.
So we had to rescue him.
I don't have anything on me, but I mean, I'm sure that I can find something when we get back into town.
I'll hold you to that. Let's get going then.
Okay. So you guys get back into town, and like the villagers are all like grateful, and they're like, "Oh yay, our sage is back!" And they start hugging him, and you can see them kind of giving Hanar some like sideways looks, like But the sage kind of tells them, "Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I've talked to him. He's we're going to be friends and everything. I'm gonna take him on as an apprentice." And then his granddaughter comes up, and she thanks you so profusely. She goes, thank you so much for bringing back my grandfather." And she goes, "Here's the 20 gold that I promised you." And the sage goes, "Oh, that's right." And he runs into his little house real quick, and he comes back out and he hands you a vial.
What is?
Because this is a healing potion. Unfortunately I only have the one, but I hope that you'll accept this.
I put the potion into my sack, grumbling, hoping for a more monetarily based reward. Take what I can. Now try not to get snatched by troll. Can't be certain people will act quick to deal with.
Of course. Thank you so much.
There's a tavern.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is there a tavern in this town?
Yeah. Like there's, I mean,
Awesome.
it's a small like,
So more like a pub then.
yeah, more like a pub than a tavern.
Is that where bounties will be?
That's this is actually where it ends. So that's the demo. You guys survived.
Oh. But I want more.
Well, in that case, if you guys did enjoy it, I don't know if all three of you did or not. I was planning on obviously reading the core book a little more and pulling out
I'll
Rise of
read
the
it with
Rune Lords. So, and converting Rise of the Rune Lords from 1st to 2nd edition. I just have to take some NPCs and convert them into 2nd edition NPCs from it. Everything else, I think all of the monsters from the 1st edition Rise of the Rune Lords are in the bestiary, so I don't have to convert them. And the ones that are, I can find a way to convert them. So, if you guys are interested in playing that.
So you would turn this in the Rise of the Rune Lords, or would
Essentially,
you be making
yes.
a new game entirely?
I will. There will be a new Roll20 and stuff, but I will take your two characters, Phelan and Drovik, and export them and import them into the new game. And then
let me know when you're gonna do that, because I'm gonna finalize everything on this character first.
yeah,
don't
I probably
do
won't
it
do it
again.
like today or even this weekend. I've got the Roll20 set up, obviously, but you can tell me when you're finished with your characters, and I will import them.
I'm probably gonna. I will spend probably the rest of the day to do it. And this is every other week. It's not
Yes,
every
it will.
week.
It will be every other week because that'll give me a little bit of time in case I need to. I do find a monster that I need to convert. It'll give me some time to really work with it.
I tried to talk Kyle into doing the campaign tomorrow, but as usual, no response.
Yeah. So if you guys are okay with Rise of the Rune Lords, I can start this before June. I was planning on June, the 5th. But if I Rise of the Rune Lords, I don't have to do a lot of work on, so I can do that starting in the 15th.
Could we make up a quick bounty? Because I'm invested.
Okay, so you guys can get fully healed. And
I've gotta
I mean,
work
it's
on
up to
getting
every-
kids put to bed.
okay, well if you've got to
Okay,
go,
well-
then that's fine.
Like,
I can
You guys can continue if you want, but
I can run a quick little
head out.
combat if you guys want to. So for the two of them.
I'd like to learn it, Tom.
Yeah.
Alright,
So-
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Later.
Because Phelan really didn't get to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with this. So
So I make my way to the pub, push open the door, drop a couple copper pieces for, a very simple, not heavy drink,
yeah.
and take my pint and stroll up to the bounty, see if there's any quick jobs I can before I set town here. Till we go. Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to tell you that there are some wolves kind of causing trouble with one of the farms.
Wolves.
Yeah, that's kind of all that's really going on around here is just, some wolves. And
No vigilantes or anything
no,
like.
we don't really have a problem with vigilantes.
Man, no fugitive. I meant fugitives.
No,
not
we don't really-
vigilantes. That's kind of
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
We don't really have we don't have a problem with fugitives. We're a little off the beaten path,
Shit. And so it's just wolves, and that's it, huh?
Yeah.
And how much are they willing to pay?
They can give because it's farmers that are putting out the bounty, so they can either pay in food or they can do 5 gold pieces
Per wolf?
for the full bounty. There's only like 3 or 4 two or 3 wolves they've seen. There's just it's just a small pack has kind of come into the area.
Meta knowledge, expect pack tactics, and before then, but I don't know that for sure. I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in. I'm down. So after I finish my drink and a quick meal, I head out for the farms.
Okay.
Now that my role playing's done, it's Brit's.
All right. Phelan, what do you do? Because you guys get a chance to
Get a little
rest
downtime.
and get some you time. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess since I was at like 4 health, I'd just take the time to relax and get back to full strength.
Okay.
Oh. Also, I found something for you that you may be very much interested in. Shane, I was doing some digging and I kind of recommend this site because it kind of points everything out for. I'll post it to you. Toward you can take a look at it because it's the. Is it Archives of the Nethys?
Yeah, that's actually the site that
And
I've
they
been
got-
going to get some of my
Oh, that's what you've been using?
yeah. For some
Oh,
of my
no.
questions, my actual questions, I've been going to it. but I use the SRD for character creation because it really kind of yeah. That was why, and the SRD kind of goes through the book, but
Gotcha. So
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna use a blank page for you guys.
Do you? Oh, right.
No, it doesn't matter.
Like if I was like sandboxing.
Yep. All right, so you get out to the farm, and there's these two wolves, and they're getting ready to they're chasing a cow. They're kind of herding it towards the tree line, which is not that. Just, you know.
The wolves are herding.
Yeah, they're herding towards the tree line.
Do they? Okay, and it's just the
just the two of them right now.
All right, I'm going to attempt to stealth.
Okay. So you can roll stealth in initiative then.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh. Oh shit. Then.
You had it right first.
No, you gotta click. Yeah, click your toe.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't. So you take your 20 and 20.
It'll add you to the turn.
That makes sense, and I like the initiative. I do like.
Yeah, the way they changed the initiative is nice. Yeah. So like if you're gonna do a running jump and to leap into it combat, you can do like acrobatics initiative. It's nice because it makes it a lot more yeah, it's very immersive that way. So all right, so you had a 20. All right.
Get one free. Give me more.
Alrighty. So, Phelan and Drovik, you didn't heal up while you were in town?
Yeah. I just forgot to add it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told you that.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, cool. All right, Phelan.
So how far off from the wolves are we?
I don't know. 45 feet.
Because all I could see was his character and mine. I'm like, oh, wait, I don't see the wolves.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So, I can do... I'm just going to stay where I am. And... on this. Reload. And launch again.
I just realized I had like a shit ton of tokens. Freebie tokens. Okay.
Both
Sorry.
are aiming at this one.
Yeah, see, man, we should just sandbox it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it's
I believe in you.
Okay, which one were you aiming at?
This one.
That one. Okay. So it's going to the first one is going to, I think, miss, is it? Yeah, the first one will miss, but your second one will hit. It's going to take 3. All right. All right, so that's going to get their attention. They're going to go... how much speed do they have again? 35. they're gonna get here. All right, Drovik.
I mean, obviously they noticed us, so
Yeah.
Yeah, my arrow got their attention.
So I'll go right here. I will. So that's my movement, and then I will make 3 unarmed attacks.
Okay.
1 normal, and then flurry.
Okay.
Boom.
My fist.
Boom.
Second
boom.
one, and ooh, the third
Critical.
one. So you didn't have it do
So-
crit damage. So it's double. So it'll be double
Right.
your second one.
So 12 plus a D. Actually, I
No,
don't.
this one does not have deadly. So
Good.
so it's
Good.
so 24 20 no. Yeah. Maybe? It's 10
I mean,
plus
22.
22. Yeah, 22. So that one dies. You just punch
I
right through
beat
its
it
brain.
to death.
Yep. All right, Phelan.
I'm gonna.
I'm so glad I don't have to use key points to do flurry of blows.
I'm gonna sling the longbow over my shoulder, draw
You'll
my
just have to
dagger,
look
and
at
go
the action
for
number
this
of actions flurry takes. I think it's only 1 though. So. All right. The
Yeah,
13
but I can only do it once
misses?
per turn.
Yeah.
So I can't, like, do 3 flurry of blows in one
Yeah.
turn,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. Because it's a flourish technique.
Yep. All right. So you can do 1 more attack. That one missed, but you can still do another one. That one's also going to miss. And it's going to strike at you. 1. Ooh.
Cool.
That's it.
Damn!
Dang again.
Yep. Dying again.
Sorry, apparently Roll20 doesn't like you tonight.
Literally.
I'm so glad that I'm not the one that's in trouble
what
right
is
now.
the...
It hates me. It
Yeah.
absolutely hates me.
Yeah, apparently. Jeez.
Max flurry feet 10.
All right, well that's so it's going to come here and bite at Drovik.
Ha! Just made a
All right,
very
Drovik.
Now I don't have to move. So now
Well,
I can
I
hit
guess
you
technically
4
it's supposed to-
times.
Technically, it's supposed to be Phelan's recovery check, but
Well, I mean, it's gonna die. I get to
Yeah.
make 4 hits.
yeah.
So grid menacing at the creature. And I haven't even taken into account my artifact. 'Cause
Yeah.
let me look at this again. Ooh! When you activate the crystal, the weapon becomes a +1 striking weapon for turn, gaining a +1 to attack roll, and damage. Okay, so I'm going to go with my envision, and it's a free action.
Mhm.
So my fists start to glow an ominous red glow as I strike at this foul beast.
Okay.
So do it. 1, that's a 12, doesn't hit.
Nope. Not a hit.
12 hit.
Nope.
2,
Yes.
18, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
3, 4.
And those both hit
I'm
too.
pretty sure it's dead. So that's
10, 12,
26.
10, 16. Yeah, 26 kills it. It is also dead.
I strike my crane pose. And I strike my crane pose. And that I'm not gonna go into graphic because I know how you are.
Yeah. too graphic, please.
I was gonna call him mom, but you know. That was fun.
Yeah.
Give her combat. I'll only get involved if she goes down because again, she's really.
All right. Do this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
now that I understand this a little more, I like 2E. Ah, granted, that means technically you get triple attack if you don't move.
Yep.
So if I attack with my sword twice and then readied my shield, even though that AC is already spent and added, do I get additional AC since I am preparing for the next hit that may come upon?
That I'm not sure of.
I really get into my combat, man. This is why I ask these questions.
Yep. I know. Oh, it must have been. No, I don't know why you're on there. Ah.
Still in my crane pose, my crimson red eyes lock on the giant centipede.
All right. So, Britt, go ahead and heal yourself up.
And then we can destroy this town.
Yep.
Granted, I'm probably the only evil person. And I'm neutral. I have no reason to destroy this town.
Nope. No real reason.
And then also, I'm just gonna make this as a new character, because Drovik's not a monk. So it was just, I was like, oh well, I gotta quick get something in here. Oh, Drovik. Yep. Oh, here's Drovik. Level 2 arm jack. So the ability scores didn't change. This will be a quick fix. And it's like, oh, arm jack's not a thing. So we'll do something else. So
yeah,
I guess I will be making a new Dro to add to my ever-flowing notebook of characters and ideas.
All right, Phelan. The giant centipede just came out of the ground.
I don't know if I put this in correctly, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
We'll find out.
Let's see. Get what the range. Okay, I've got plenty of space here. Right. Yeah, it apparently did not go in.
All right.
Correctly. Either way, it's a Blast of Icy Ray. It's a spell attack roll. Where did I do that at?
On. Off. That one goes off. That one goes on. Okay. Now try it
again.
There
we go.
Yep. All right. So it's gonna take 2 damage. Okay. So it's going to Is it 25 or it does 30? Okay. It's gonna come here.
Please, God.
And you're going to need to give me a fortitude save.
Please, God. Oh, God.
God
But you
damn.
don't get the... Alright. So that's
No
fine.
damage.
Yep. However,
That's
you
so-
don't take any
How?
damage. You are poisoned.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, there's damage.
Yep.
But how is it 0? Like, that don't make any sense.
Because it's got a -1
It's
modifier.
a -1.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, how? What? There is no 0 on the die. What do you mean?
Well,
He just kind of mouths you.
flat-footed.
Like he mouths at you. Like, I'm not.
Mm,
So
He just
I'm
drools his poison on
what
you.
do I, what do I do
So,
for that?
on your next round, you'll take a die 6 of damage.
Okay.
And then on the
Stage
following
2
round,
seems
you'll be
bad.
a die 8 plus fat-footed, and then... So...
And then a D12, which means pretty.
Yeah. Then the third round, you'll take a D12, and you'll add clumsy. And then a fourth round, you have clumsy 2, and then fifth round, clumsy 3, and... You know, that's how that works. It's only 6 rounds, so, but at the same time, like, that's still not a good thing for you.
Yeah.
But...
That's what I said. Only
Drovik.
6 rounds, he says.
Yeah. For you, right now, that's a bad thing, but,
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, Drovik.
Alright. 1, 2,
It's dead.
3.
It's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So, spells, you have to turn on the attack and the damage thing. So, in your spells, you just, when you go through them, there's like an on-off switch. And if it's under off, if the red dot's under off, it's off. And if it's under on, then it's on.
Oh, I could
So-
make your neck again, because this is Pathfinder Bard, which means
Yeah.
he's not useless anymore.
Yep.
But I'd rather mess around with a monk. I want to get better with him anyway.
Alright, so that's going to be it today. Like I said, I can have the 15th ready. I will get everybody the new access and everything, so.
Okay.
'Cause I've got a
I'm
whole
gonna
different
finish
I got a
out
whole
my
different
character.
Roll20 or a whole different Discord section because that I'm going to do some things because I did make a different Roll20. So I don't have to mess with all of this because this included a bunch of handouts and things for me. So I want to leave it alone.
Do I get to keep the crystal for the next
Yes,
camp?
I will also be bringing those with. So
Okay, because I think I am gonna get a bow staff, and just do shuriken. But can I ask one thing? If I put like a shuriken between each fold of my hand, so 1, 2, 3, 3 shuriken, can I throw all 3 of them at once, or will I take a pen?
I will look.
Because technically,
but I have
it
a
would
feeling
be
that it
throwing.
would be. I think that would be considered throwing like improvised throwing. So I'd have to look, and that's one of the things I will make sure I look up when I'm doing core rulebook research. So.
Because if not, then I've seen ninjas do it all the time.
Yeah.
Well, okay, 2. We'll say 2. That seems more feasible between the ring and pinky and forefinger and middle. That
Yeah.
seems more feasible. Because if I have weapon familiarity, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a different way.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love the Dro, I do want to experiment with cloud. So I might do a different race. I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Okay. Well. So I've got. You guys should see the Pathfinder 2e Rise of the Rune Lords Discord channel, and I will get all of the stuff in there.
All right. I'm probably gonna play XCOM 2 so I can learn the damn.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the vow of confidence.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish getting some of the stuff set up for. I don't know. Probably eat something, and then I'm gonna go to
I
bed.
mean, okay. I was gonna say if you
So,
want to hang and
yeah,
like talk D&D stuff, I'm down.
that's. I mean, I might. You just never know what I'll do.
Yeah.
I did want to
Well, I mean,
just make sure
I'll
that you
just
finish
hop
your
over
characters
my
before the
journal.
15th or before next weekend, because I'll probably finish setting up the Roll20 next weekend.
So before next weekend,
Yeah,
session won't be until the weekend after.
yeah, it'll be the 15th at 5.
Okay. I won't forget this. It yesterday was such a shit show. Like
Yeah, no, that's
I
fine.
could.
I just.
Also, I have to give fucking Spartacus because he's the only one entered. I've got a lot of things I need to get back in the swing of because I feel like my stream quality is like going down, and I'm not okay with that. But yeah. Just I'll be over in my general if you want to hang out.
Okay.
Yee. Also, babe, test the games that you've been wanting to test because since I'm not streaming, you might as well try. You've got another 2 weeks off. Yeah. Might as well
All
try.
right. So. All right. I'm leaving the voice channel for now. So I'll see you guys later.
All right. See ya.
All right. So that was the demo, guys. I am going to put this on the YouTube. So if you want to go to the YouTube channel, you can. And if you didn't see the whole thing, you're welcome to go finish seeing on the YouTube. Like I just explained to them, I will be doing the 15th. We will be doing Rise of the Rune Lords using 2nd edition. I will be converting it probably the next couple weeks while I read through the core rulebook some more. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the channel. I'm sorry that the beginning of this was really kind of shaky and probably boring, but there was a lot of things that I wanted to make sure that if there were questions, they got answered on stream so that you could see it, and things like that. So anyway, if you enjoyed the content, I hope you'll hit that follow button, and I'll see you next time. Later.